When you think about Vegas, you probably think Booze Fest. But in all honesty, my first time in Vegas was a food fest. What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Katrina. Today, we're recapping Las Vegas. To sum it up, it was definitely an experience, but not the typical experience you probably get when you are visiting Las Vegas. So the reason I was there, it wasn't fully pleasure. You know, I was there basically on a business trip. For my sorority, I'm on the national board, and we meet twice a year to discuss, you know, where's the organization going and, you know, just recap what's going on over the past few months. And typically these meetings happen in Texas, but this time around, a lot of the leadership, the women in leadership are living on the West Coast. So we decided, you know, let's have our meeting on the West Coast. So at first they were looking at Arizona, then possibly California, but we decided to have our, you know, our leadership meeting in Las Vegas, Nevada. And the reason we did that in particular, in 2021, our sorority will be hosting our national conference at the Link Hotel, which is in Las Vegas. So we're really excited. So we use this as an opportunity to see the space where we're going to have conference and, you know, just check out Las Vegas as a whole. So when I got the notification, as you all know, I'm from Tucson, Arizona, I figured, oh, that's not that bad of a drive. So I looked it up. It's only a 6.5 hour drive from where I live in Tucson. So I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to, you know, go on a little mini road trip. And my husband decided he'd go with me. At first we were going to take our kids, but my mom was like, absolutely not. You're not taking a 1 and 2 year old to Las Vegas. And at first I was really bummed, like, really, Mom? Like, I want to take the kids. We can, you know, have it as a time to like, do a family outing of some sort. But honestly, thinking back, I'm glad I was convinced not to take the kids. Because, I don't know, it's just, I can't imagine operating Las Vegas with a 1 and 2 year old. I give props to all the moms who were able to do it. I know for a fact I wouldn't have been able to do it. But, so my husband decided, you know, I'll just go with you. We never went on a honeymoon after we got married, so maybe this is like a really delayed honeymoon type thing. But I was busy a lot with the sorority, so I do feel bad that I didn't get to enjoy Las Vegas to the fullest as I would have liked, but it definitely was interesting. So we left on a Thursday. After work, we decided to pack up really quick and we left Tucson around 5 o'clock. We drove through Phoenix, stopped, had a great dinner at Taco Bell, and we continued on our way. Now, for the most part, the drive was pretty easy. I did all the driving, and like I said, it was a smooth ride. The weather was fine. The only thing that got me was just when it's that one-way road on each side, so, you know, it's that two-way lane. It freaked me out. Passing those semi-trucks, like, I was literally gripping the steering wheel with a death grip because I am not a fan of, like, you know, headlights coming toward me. I have this big fear that I'm gonna get on in a head-on collision. So that is like the one thing I disliked about driving to Vegas from Tucson. But other than that, the drive is pretty smooth. So when we finally got into Las Vegas, it was really neat seeing like all the lights and like right when you pass over that hill right into Vegas, it was really cool just seeing how it's desert and then boom, there you are, you're met with the lights. And this is where I wish I wasn't driving because I really wanted to just like soak in and see like all the different hotels and check out like what their little feature attractions are. But this is the other downfall that I would say with, you know, driving from from Tucson to Las Vegas. When we got to the Strip, I had to try to find the parking garage that would lead us to the LINQ Hotel. I thought, okay, you know, it's our estimated destination arrival time is 11. We did not get into that hotel lobby until like 12:20, you guys. It was ridiculous how long it took. There was so much construction everywhere. There was detours this way, and it was just really confusing trying to operate the streets of Las Vegas. And oh my gosh, I thought, you know, California drivers drive really fast. Whoa, the like transition time that you have to like transfer lanes in Las Vegas on the Strip is ridiculous. I honestly thought I was gonna get rear-ended like quite a few times, and my husband's like, be more of an aggressive driver. I'm sorry, but I can't. Like, I was just terrified. So that was like the other thing that I really disliked about the trip as a whole, but it wasn't like a break or anything. So we finally, after like, you know, an hour and 20 minutes of driving around, we finally found the entrance to the LINQ self parking garage and stuff. We checked in, we stayed at the LINQ. The LINQ was pretty neat. I really enjoyed it. My favorite part, this is going to sound really dumb to some people, but I loved how the showers had shampoo, conditioner, and body soap in these like little plungy things where you could just like squirt each one while you're in the shower. I completely forgot to pack shampoo, conditioner, and body soap, so it was nice that it was there provided in the hotel, and a fairly good amount. See, this Maine, I need a lot of shampoo and conditioner, so I was really glad that the LINQ provided that to you in your room. It was really interesting to see just the environment. I'm not a night owl, and I get that Vegas is that type where, you know, everything happens at night, but I truly didn't really like believe it. I thought, okay, you know, maybe like at 2 o'clock, that's when everyone, you know, scurries off to their hotel rooms and sleeps. No, it definitely is not like that. In fact, people are out like at the casinos all hours. Like, no matter what time it is, there is someone at a slot machine or, you know, enjoying like a drink or so. So I didn't go out personally and stay out all hours of the night, and I'm old that way. I guess you can say I am definitely a parent. When we got there, we decided to go straight to bed. So this is like Friday at 1 o'clock in the morning. We went straight to bed. And when we woke up in the morning, it was around 6 o'clock. So when we woke up at 6, we went to this one restaurant that's right there in the LINQ. It's called Hash House A Go Go, and it was really good. Now, as you all know, I am on like a weight loss journey, so, you know, I was trying to be mindful of what I was eating, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm in Las Vegas, Nevada. Like, I really want to, like, you know, see what there is to offer and sample all the different food. So when I was looking at the menu at this place in particular, I was gonna go for something simple. I was just gonna go for, you know, a standard breakfast omelet and, you know, count the eggs as 0 and just, you know, keep it simple. Well, when the waiter came, I was trying to choose between 2 different omelets, but he was just like, why are you gonna order something that you can make at your house? And it hit me, you're right. Like, why am I gonna pay like for a 30 bucks for a plate that I could probably make for less than like $5? So he, you know, steered my interest into one of their signature plates. And honestly, I am so glad he did that, because the plate I ended up getting was phenomenal. The biscuits, the gravy, the chicken, like everything that went into this plate, oh my gosh, you guys, like the flavors that were exploding in my mouth. and it's huge. Like, I definitely had 2 portions out of this plate, so I got that. And Edward got their famous chicken and waffles, and oh my gosh, the waffles, amazing. The fried chicken, amazing. So I'm so glad we decided to go that route versus, you know, keeping it safe and whatnot. So after we had breakfast, we decided, okay, let's go, you know, hit the strip during the daytime and check out, you know, what there is to offer. So we walked out of the Link, and right away, I saw, like, across the street Caesar's Palace, and I was like, oh, that seems cool. Let's go there. So we ended up walking to Caesar's Palace, and we looked at the shops, the forum shops in Caesar's Palace. I don't know the exact name, but I was really bummed. Nothing was open. So at 8 o'clock, 8:30 in the morning, 9 o'clock, everything shut. So that's the only downside about, you know, not being a night owl and trying to do stuff during the day. But it was still really neat to see the designs on, like, the building themselves, the fountains. Oh my gosh, you guys, they were so gorgeous. Like, wow, I was just in awe of, like, all, like the infrastructure that goes into these hotels. It's just so neat. And then just window shopping, literally window shopping, because everything was closed. Gosh, seeing the Louis Vuitton shoes and just seeing all these name designers and just wishing I could, like, afford a purse from there. That was pretty awesome. But we didn't get to see the actual fountain show, but it's okay. I still enjoyed walking around with Edward and taking cute pictures. And here's our little Instagram shots of us in Caesar's Palace. And then walking out, we decided, let's go, you know, toward the end of the Bellagio, and I really wanted to see the water show. My little cousin highly suggested it. She says, you know, it's a really neat show. It happens every so often. So that was one thing we definitely did. And I'm so glad we took the time. We didn't see it in the day, actually, but when we went in there, oh my gosh, it was just so beautiful seeing, like, all these flowers that they put together there. And, like, since it's the year of the rat, they had some Chinese decoration, and it was just so neat seeing that. And I just loved, like, how much detail goes into everything that you see in Las Vegas. And of course, we saw our personal favorite. We are both, my husband and I are both fans of Gordon Ramsay, so we saw Hell's Kitchen. If we could get a chance to go eat in Hell's Kitchen, it would be a dream come true. We are huge Gordon Ramsay fans, and honestly, I just want to eat one of his burgers. It was really neat looking at the building. We didn't go and eat there, but we did see the outside of it, so I had to get a shot of that, of course. My husband tried a coffee from, I don't know what place. I went into Sephora while he was getting coffee. I went into Sephora, you guys, I forgot my setting spray, so I went and got a free sample of setting spray for my face because your girl needed some setting spray. But yeah, we only got a few hours that Friday morning because my meeting with my sorority did start at 12. I found the world of, like, love right here. Sour Patch Kids are my favorite candy ever. It's, like, so cute. Can I just, like, take it home and have it part of my decor? Oh, so cute. My feet hurt. This was not the right decision for shoes, but we look stylish though. It's like I'm in Disneyland when I drink this drink. So at 12, my husband and I did have to part ways. He went back up to the room to just, you know, wind down, and I met up with my sorority, and we enjoyed lunch at the Link. Again, it was catered lunch. It was awesome. I really enjoyed it. And one of the things that we got to experience was the high roller. So while at the Link, they have this huge, gigantic Ferris wheel, I guess you can say, and it was awesome. So going up in the air, it was really cool seeing all of Las Vegas, and you can bring booze on this, so that was pretty interesting. And we took pictures and we just, enjoyed the scenery. While you're on the high roller, it takes a total of 30 minutes to do the entire, come back down and stuff. And I would do it. I would definitely do it again. Since I went on it during the day, I would definitely want to try again at night to see all the lights and pretty colors and stuff. And yeah, so that's what we did as a bonding event with my sorority national leadership team. The other thing that we did is we went to dinner off the strip, and it was a pretty neat restaurant. It was right there at the link, and I got the pesto pasta, salmon pesto pasta. I don't remember the name, but honestly, bomb.com. Anything with pesto, I'll definitely eat it. Loved it. I loved every little bit and piece, and I'm glad I had leftovers. I added it to the fridge with my Hash House A-Go-Go meal, and I was set for this week, you all. So after dinner, we decided, my husband and I were like, oh, we're gonna walk around. You guys, this is how you know you're a parent. We went to bed. Yes, we were in Las Vegas and we didn't go out. We went to bed. We were in bed by 9:30. But it's okay because we took it as a time to relax, and we didn't have any kids, so we got to sleep, and it was nice. It was a beautiful 10 hours of napping time. And in the morning, again, woke up. Saturday was really dedicated to just hanging, doing that, planning meeting stuff for the sorority. So it wasn't until Saturday evening where my husband and I could really explore. And that's where we actually did go exploring. We wanted to have a really nice dinner. I was told that, a buffet is where it's at, but the wait time to eat at a buffet was 2.5 hours. And we were starving, so we went to Mamigami, I don't know, some restaurant in the Eiffel Tower, or under the Eiffel Tower, and it was bomb.com. Again, it was just really good. So here is my plate. It was steak and frites, and it was pretty funny. While the waiter's giving us this advice of what to get, we're like, well, what are frites? And he's like, French fries. We're like, oh, okay, yeah, makes sense. And it was really good. I got just, a regular steak and fries. The only thing I wish I had was ketchup, because I literally put ketchup on everything, but we didn't have that. But it was honestly still a really good meal. I had a glass of wine with it, and when I sampled it, I just chugged it. And the not the bartender, but the waiter kind of chuckled, and he's like, when you sample wine, you want to swish it around a bit, smell it, and swish it in your mouth to really taste the flavors. And I never thought of it that way. So now when you drink wine, swish it in your mouth a bit and savor those flavors. So usually I'm just taking shots and stuff. So now I know, enjoy the flavors. After that, we decided, hey, let's walk the strip. So we finally, after walking around through the Paris Hotel, we crossed the street and we were at the Bellagio, and we got to see the water show. And honestly, that was one of my favorite moments. It was just sitting there, looking at the water show, snapping a picture with my husband, and just seeing all the people just in their environment. I would definitely count that as my #1 moment out of this Vegas trip, was just enjoying that scene and that show with my husband. And then after that, we decided to walk more toward MGM and see that end of the strip. We went to Hershey World. We spent $11 on a little small bag of candy that we could have bought for $3 at a grocery store, but it was worth it. The chocolate was bomb. I love Hershey's, and this milkshake, even more bomb. I love sweets in general, so I toured the Sugarland world. And then we, walking through New York, that was really cool. that is definitely a dream of mine. I would love to visit New York City one day. I've been to New York, the state. I've been to Niagara Falls, but I never been to New York City. So that is definitely on my bucket list. Hopefully one day I'll get to achieve that. We'll see. The other thing that I really enjoyed about Vegas was just, you know, hand in hand walking with Edward and experiencing the Strip. And we didn't even have to get booze to do it. We were just, you know, taking time for ourselves away from the kids. Now, I will admit there were times we felt super guilty that we didn't have the kids with us, but it made me realize that, you know, parents need a break sometime, and it is okay to, you know, be selfish a bit and take a vacation for you and your husband, or you and your wife, you and your significant other, and just enjoy each other's company outside of being parents. So all in all, this Vegas trip was awesome. My eyes were the only thing that were suffering by the end of it. The smoke is one thing I could do without. My eyes are so red because of all the smoke that was blown into my face. I don't know, you guys. I don't know if Vegas is the type of place that I can handle. Plus, I'm old. I am an old soul. But the makeup was on point though. If you all want a makeup tutorial look, just comment below. But I loved it. It was an awesome time. I'm super excited to go back in 2021 for our national conference, and we'll see what kind of shenanigans I get into with my friends from college, because they'll be there as well. And we'll see what other trips we end up taking this year in 2020. I'm hoping, you know, Vegas isn't the only trip we go on. I hope there's more to come in the future, but we will definitely see. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Again, Vegas overall was great. I enjoyed the times I had with Edward. I enjoyed being able to experience a new city and new food, new scenes and whatnot. Please like, share, and subscribe below. Tell me of any crazy Vegas stories you may have, or what I should check out when I go to Vegas again in 2021 for my sororities conference. I'll see you in the next one. Bye! I thought these were real cupcakes. You guys, they're soap. Oh my gosh, so cute. Oh, it looks like you could eat these. The lighting in here is so great. I wish my house had lighting like this.